worried about with regards to the future?
I'm quite worried about my schooling situation because I have taken a path that's not so well trodden, and it comes with certain challenges. What do I do after university? What should I do? And it causes me a certain amount of stress and some worries too, because you don't know what's going to happen, and I don't like not knowing what's going to happen. But that's a fundamental part of life.
So it's uncertainty.
Yeah.
All right. But you also know that with the way that technology in the world is developing right now, there's no way to get away from the uncertainty.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to prepare yourself to meet whatever comes? There's a lot of uncertainty. So what are the different ideas popping into your head when you think about this?
Well, you feel uncomfortable and your heart rate increases and your mind starts thinking a lot, and it often comes up with illogical and irrational thoughts.
Well, what are these thoughts? Can you give me a couple of examples?
It's like what-if scenarios. You just come up with a lot of those, and most of them are stupid and impossible. And frankly, they don't make sense, and you don't remember most of them. But what they do is they make you even more stressed because those what-if scenarios, sometimes they don't end well. So it's like a slippery slope.
Can you describe one?
Well, one thing would be I get into a very terrible university and I end up at a low-paying desk job that's boring, unfulfilling, and it creates nothing of value.
What is a terrible university?
A university that doesn't provide me any benefit, because I have a certain set of skills. I'm not Liam Neeson, but I have a very particular set of skills for a person my age. I have focused my time and efforts on this particular skill, and I plan to major in that skill, computer science, in university. And some schools may not be able to teach me very much of value.
Couldn't you learn and develop that yourself, even if you weren't in university?
Yeah, but how I get to the mediocre, low-paying desk job is I get sad and depressed, like sad Keanu, and just give up on life.
You say that you have a particular set of skills, and you are most likely much more advanced in these skills than a person your age. So why are you worried that you won't be able to get into a quote, good university?
Because I'm not the best.
Why do you say you're not the best? In comparison to people of the same age level as you?
There are people better.
I'm sure
there are people more, smarter people. There are people who are just more skilled at this than I am.
So how do you deal with that?
I try harder. That's the only thing you can do to put yourself at peace.
Okay, so let's take this out a few more steps. So you don't get into a, quote, good university. You get into a, quote, bad university. Then what happens?
In this slippery slope what-if situation,
Yes.
I get sad and depressed and lose my motivation in life.
Why would you get sad and depressed? Your skills are still your own. Your development can still be controlled by yourself.
Fear makes a person irrational, and
What are you fearing, though?
I fear failure, and I fear loss.
At least in your situation, I do not feel that the failure or the success depends on anybody other than yourself.
Yes, failure and success is quite subjective, and I have a certain level of, I hold myself to a certain level that challenges myself.
I think you'll be able to challenge and develop yourself with or without the guidance of a, quote, good university, at least in the beginning stages. And then when you reach a certain level, it won't be the universities that are going to guide you anymore. It's going to be people in the field.
Yes, but in order to get recognition, a lot of people, they want to see the things that are on paper, things that are increasingly becoming irrelevant. At my age, it's not becoming irrelevant quick enough.
Okay, yes, I agree.
Maybe if I was born 5 years later.
So, what is something that you can do right now that has so much impact that people cannot ignore it?
I don't know, I could develop a piece of software that makes a lot of money, that will get headlines. Or I could do something that is quite sensationally stupid.
I would suggest creating something that is of positive value to many normal people.